let me vent. You don't know what it feel like sitting with a whole bunch of heat up on your laptop. Niggas don't know. You don't know what it feel like only getting a couple thousand views when your shit drop. You don't know what it feel like to only make hits but they never make the top charts. Bank account sitting on fresh start. Tired of paying these perceptions, nigga. Life's hard. Bet your motherfucking record died down. Bet these niggas ain't nowhere to be found. Used to nail every hoe that was around. Wow, where they at now? Knew it was a fucking motive to these clowns. Damn, I cannot stand these industry niggas acting like we family, bunch of pretenders. Cause when God let a real nigga in, you gon' wish that you had a fucked with a nigga. My homie said, play the game. It's the industry, bro. I'm like, fuck the game. I ain't no industry hoe.
Yeah, man.
Dope.
You've been in this game for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start at the beginning. Like, you know, where you from?
From the west side of Chicago.
Wait, I ain't hearing what? Come on, man. Y'all know what time it is.
West side, get the money.
This is what we do.
West side of Chicago.
A few West Side legends sitting around here. Let's get it.
Born and raised, but now I'm bouncing around a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's when it all started. It all started in the west side. Well, actually, to be exact, in Bellwood for real.
That's that's where I mean I'm from Maywood. Yeah.
Oh, okay, same thing.
You know, y'all be beefing when y'all right next to each other. But y'all get out of town. What's up, cuz?
Yeah.
Gotta connect. Yeah, so that's when it all started, man, for the west side.
You know, your early life. I think I seen something that you started when you was like 3.
Yeah, well, that started with like picking. You know what I'm saying? I used to always pick around on the piano that we had at the crib. And there was a big wooden piano I would try to mimic and play everything I would hear, you know, on the radio and stuff like that. Then it went from that to trying to get into the drumming. And my parents invested into little drum sets. And I started beating on everything. And then it went from that to trying to produce, you know, and then rapping.
And wait, you trying to produce at what age?
Oh, well, that started probably at about 10.
Right. I'm thinking you're going to say I was like 17.
Right, I'm thinking
10.
10, 11, I was into trying to, you know what I'm saying, get into that. Yeah. It was horrible, but...
Yeah, but I mean, you got to start somewhere. Yeah. I bet it was probably better than any other 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. And then the crazy part, like I always say, man, like I don't know where the gift... Well, I do know where the gift come from, but my parents, they had no talent.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was God-given for sure.
Got you. That's what's up. You was a savant. You know what I'm saying? For real, man.
So I was gonna be your you was in church or anything like that?
Grew up going to church, but never played for a church. Never sung in the church. Never, just going, for real. But yeah, everything was self-taught with me.
I'm wondering. So when you was in the church, but you was in the music so young, did you didn't want to get into it in the church, or what do you think that why it didn't correlate?
Because what as far as a musician or
you wanted to do church any music in church?
Singing that's because I never thought I was a singer for real. Just melodic, you know what I'm saying? But I love like all the gospel singers, like from the Kimber Reds, the Jay Mosses. Study them, listen to them all day long. I wish I had what they had, you know what I'm saying? But as far as on the musicianship side, I was almost tempted to play in the church, but I just started using that for production. So as I was learning and teaching myself how to play, I just started putting it towards doing my own tracks and creating my own sound and my own music.
Nice. So when did the first joint that you knew, like, all right, this is what I'm doing?
Not the first joint that took off, but the first
when you just knew, like, all right, this is what time it is.
I can't remember. I was in high school.
So basically he was already established, or
no? Just when he knew. This is what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Probably freshman in high school.
What high school, bro?
I went to St. Joe's.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, went to Joe's. Went to Joe's, and I was in band in Joe's.
What did you play in band?
I played the baritone.
Gotcha.
Baritone horn.
Shout out Tino. He just told me yesterday that's what he played.
Yeah.
yeah. And he a producer too, you know. Yeah. So he said that's why his bass be like that. You think that correlates? Yeah. Okay. I can dig it.
So it went from that to the little percussions to playing keys lightly, but it was in jazz band. It was jazz band, so that was cool.
Okay,
cool little experience. And so the first record or first project was it was my freshman or sophomore year, and I think the project was titled Undiscovered or something like that, man. Undiscovered, and it was an independent situation that I did with some people, you know. it was a learning experience at the same time.
Yeah.
Contracts was bogus, the whole nine.
Yeah.
But, you know, I had to get my feet wet in it, so I took that chance. And I dropped some stuff back then, but now when I listen back, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, but I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
you hit a growth now. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's bad?
I thought it was cold then.
Right.
It fit then. I think.
Hey, the growth,
you know?
man. You know, you could go back
Because
and
it was even where we was recording it. Like the sound was horrible.
Right.
You didn't even know it then, though.
Yeah,
You
didn't
know
know.
what I'm saying?
I didn't know
Listen.
I just knew the stuff on the radio sounded different than what I was doing.
Right. So, what's your first track where you feel like it took off and you were like, yes, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
What was that journey like?
It was in stages. So before the first joint that we actually started working and started catching the buzz in the city was called Flyboy.
Okay.
Flyboy.
And that was with me and that boy Hot to Death.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we had the whole little wing dance going crazy in the city, doing every showcase. And then it went from that to a record called Nicknames. Now Nicknames was shot by the Visionaries, real popular film crew. And that one, I never heard nothing like it. Right. You know, because I did like, you know, Kiki, Riri, Peaches, Reese, like all the female nicknames that we put Star, whatever, and I incorporated them into the record, and there was a metaphor behind every nickname. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, that's crazy. But then while I'm pushing nicknames, some of the guys from the station, shout out to my independent label too, AAU. So we was all pushing nicknames, right? And some of the guys at the station, my boy Jay Hector and Shondell and them was like, hey, yo, what you doing working that, bro? You sitting on In Love With Your Booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you pushing nicknames? Like, you playing. So we switched it up. We stopped pushing nicknames and went straight to the Booty record.
And that's
what wound up taking off.